uh, Tide Hunter or maybe an Enigma o minsan Centaur War Runner. But Night Stalker, feeling ko masyadong single target oriented.
Well, I think it's the Macro Pyre Ice Path combination kasi you can cast Macro Pyre early. Then at least line up a good Ice Path.
Tama naman.
Yun na lang pinaka-naisip ko. Then follow up with the Silence maybe afterwards.
Yeah. But what's stopping them from getting something like Void para deal with the Medusa din, like even an Underlord,
well,
kasi meron bit of malice, yun ang medyo worry ko dito.
It's still actually in the board. I mean, in the pool since Faceless Void. So, wala pa naman silang carry. So if they really wanna go for that big team fight,
and big shoutouts to the one and the only Zen Angeles, the best person I've ever met in my entire life. Walang wolf kung walang Zen Angeles. Tandaan niya. Tama na yan.
At syempre, there we go. Underlord actually being picked up by Infamous. So,
great counter against DP kasi isa sa mga pinaka-legit na Crimson Guard carrier out there. Bigyan ng Crimson Guard to completely negate the Death Prophet.
It's actually very interesting. Like, you can actually cast Dark Rift early if kunyari nakita niyo yung Naga Siren from afar.
Yeah,
could actually work. Pero I mean, it's a risky move. Pero you know, if they make it work, especially since that's a Medusa, you know, you're playing defensively. If that Underlord can at least concentrate on getting the Medusa out of bad situations, then what can go wrong?
I think ang VGJ Thunder dito, ang gusto nilang gawin is prolong the game long enough para yung Medusa sobrang last na. Like, so makikita mo dito, maganda yung Underlord with high ground defense, courtesy of the Firestorm. And then pwede ka pang gumamit ng Dark Rift para mag-defend ng many parts of the map. And then you have Nyx Assassin, Disruptor. Generally, maganda pang chase off. Every time na kapag mag-defend ka, meron kang mapapatay, meron kang kill potential, I mean. Pero magbaback yung kalaban mo, what you do is glimpse them back o kaya habulin sila with the Nyx Assassin.
Actually, OD is still in the pool if Infamous want to run
like OD. OD is the greatest. Feeling ko OD talaga ang best pick dito para sa Infamous. Ginawa na nila yung as a safe laner.
Yep. They have exactly. Tiny was the ban choice for VGJ Thunder. So
interesting.
Yeah, OD is still definitely in the pool. I mean, as much as some people try playing the Phantom Lancer or the Anti-Mage against the Medusa, I still think OD the more superior choice. Especially in this game.
Maganda siya against Underlord. Siguro Nyx Assassin mag-struggle siya because of the mana burn.
But still.
But that's just damage. Pag nag-BKB ka naman, wala ka nang pakialam.
True.
And there's
the counter to an OD.
It completely prevents you from peeking Outward Devourer.
True. Kasi once you actually right-click, you're gonna hit yourself for 150 to 200 magic damage.
And
per right-click.
At bukod pa dun hindi ka pa, it goes through BKB. At maganda yung high ground defense ng VGJ Thunder. Meron pa silang layer of siege potential. Dahil nga naman dun sa Nether Blast.
That rounded up the VGJ Thunder draft very nicely. So, good choice from Mr. ROTK. Yan talagang yung mga advantages ng nagda-draft lang siya. He doesn't have to worry about the game. You know, less nerves, I would say.
Maybe.
So, interesting pag napanood mo Pag napapanood mo sila, VGJ Thunder, they're usually very quiet. Like, habang yung draft, it's just ROTK. They're just watching ROTK draft. They're not, like, making suggestions. I mean, it's unorthodox, pero, you know.
Yep, true enough. Higher int growth, actually, he is the highest int growth, if I'm not mistaken.
No.
To a degree na 4.0 intelligence per level ang nakuha niya. Ganon kataas ang Mersa pag na. Kaya
sayang wala si Manjin, kaya sana i-math yan ng level 25. Ilang int ang nag-gain ni Pugna from level 1 to level 25.
So ganon kataas. So that's why also na-buff siya nung na-buff siya, dun also na-buff kung naalala mo yung 6.80 6.90 yata. Ay, di, walang 90 Basta 6.80 something na nagkaroon ng scaling yung mga magic damage.
Truth. Yung spell amp.
Spell amp. Yes, nalala ko dati writer pa ako sa Mineski.net nun
Was it that long ago?
That was that long ago.
Ako rin dati akong writer ng Mineski.net.
Yeah. Wow. Last month.
So, very long ago. Anyways.
Yun, kaya ang sakit din talaga ni Pag na kasi hindi lang basta yung damage niya with the Nether Blast kasi mataas na yun innately. Pero syempre nag-scale siya because of magic
Tsaka
damage.
ngayon with the talent, like, you get that extra health at level 10. Yung
Plus 100.
Extra decrypify, duration, tapos
extra 100 damage sa Nether Blast.
That's 200. Level
200, yeah. 200.
So it's basically 500 per Nether Blast on a
Exactly.
3-4 second cooldown.
Exactly. In life drain. What is life drain anyway?
Well, what is cooldown on life drain?
Once you have magic damage, pero syempre, ang drawback is sobrang lambot nga naman ng Pugna. But I don't think na mag-struggle siya dito, especially against physical damage.
True. They don't really have like super a lot of burst.
Yeah,
you can just walk away.
They actually don't have anything.
But you have macro fire, but he can just walk out of that. No problem for him.
Tama ka dyan. Sarap naman yan, Boss Wolf, drinking coffee habang umiinom ng kape. Tama naman.
Ice.
Let's go for a quick team rundown as we go for the game 1 of Infamous versus VGJ Thunder. Si Papita, ang ating Death Prophet, Schofield, Naga Siren, Old Stinger, Night Stalker off lane. I think this is Miku, ang ating Jakiro. At ang ating carry is Minos, if I'm not mistaken.
Aside naman ng VGJ Thunder, Freeze on that Pugna, DDC. Disruptor, Sylar on his Medusa, Yang on that Underlord, tsaka si Fade on his Nyx Assassin.
May tanong ko dito kay Punish Bread. Anong ibig mong sabihin na pinusta mo yung aloe vera nyo? Literal na nilagay mo?
Siguro.
Yung tropa nating Flat Earther, hindi na po kasi siya welcome dito sa ating... officially po, binanish ko na.
Na-banish na.
Hanggat hindi niya napapatunayan na hindi siya naniniwala doon, hindi siya welcome dito sa ating grounds, okay?
Okay. Sad but true.
Pero ikaw ba, Sarly? Ikaw, gusto ko lang malaman. Naniniwala ka ba na flat ang Earth?
Nope.
Okay, good. Very good.
Siguro.
Hindi namin kayo tinidis kung ganun yung...
Siguro if I lived in the exploration era way back, siguro maniniwala din naman ako. Pero ngayon, with science, tsaka parang disrespect din yan sa lahat yung nagawa ng scientist all these years.
Well, ganun talaga ang buhay. So, lane matchup, Pugna gets the safe lane na Death Prophet, ang mako dito ng Infamous. Feeling ko rin kung bakit kinuha ni Death Prophet agad ng Infamous. It's maybe a deny pick din para sa kasi
yeah, it's a Freeze favorite. It's a favorite hero of Freeze.
Tama.
Rinan talaga nila, especially against the Liquid lineup. I think it was the only game they won.
Oo.
Nung nag-Death Prophet si ano.
Probably. Oh, very nicely done. So, the idea sa mid lane is always do your best para prevent yung kalaban mo na mag-take ng range creep.
Yep.
Do your best na i-decreep. Kasi 2/5 of the XP na makuha mo sa isang lane is nandun sa range creep. So, that's 40%.
Tsaka ang kagustuhan ko rin sa Pug na pick na to, like, if he actually triggers the Decrypify on meld, you can avoid so much damage.
Totoo yan.
I don't think the minus armor will also proc since...
hindi ka na-atake eh.
So,
unless na-atake ka na tas siya ka nag-decrypt. Pero syempre, it doesn't matter kasi hindi ka rin naman mag-take ng physical damage.
True.
Kahit
for,
pa yung
for the whole duration of the meld,
duration.
basically.
Tapos meron ka pa ng extra duration. This is sobrang classic na Chinese mid-pug na. Sobrang... in right, sabihin natin, in correct conditions.
Ooh.
Okay. In correct conditions, sobrang nasa-stomp niya yung lane matchup niya.
Tsaka, Pug na good base attack time, good damage. Talagang Pug na, actually, lane dominator. Despite the nerfs that, I like this, what he did there. Just
decrypt.
So what usually then when you're pushing, like you actually decryptify your range creep or your siege just to
prolong. Kasi tumatagal din siya sa allied units. So, just look at this. Tingnan mo naman. Inubos siya yung refraction and hindi maka-fight back dito si Minoz. Kasi meron siyang decryptify. Ito.
Damage. He has refraction available.
Refraction and ward. Baited? Nope. Not gonna happen. And still fights. Very far. Has to be careful. Medyo masasaktan siya dito if na-correctly na line up yung side blades like that one.
Yung magic stick kanina, that was perfect from Minos.
From Minos, yeah. Oops, that hurts.
Yun talaga, like, if you know how to position those side blades, you farm and you harass at the same time. 2-in-1.
Exact.
I mean, whenever you see Miracle play it, he always gets the side blade damage off while farming.
Yep. And You should see a bed and mid one mag-TA. Super late dominators. Even
I'm sure.
Yeah, one of the better mid laners out there. Samantala, ating Underlord having a great time. VGJ Thunder also setting up for a great start sa kanilang mga cores dito. All of them nakapag-farm na maganda. 19 last hits actually for Underlord. Napakaganda start para sa ating tank. Okay.
All the cores actually doing pretty well.
Yeah. Which is great. Always great.
Even the offlane Night Stalker, which is not really something you'd expect.
Ano bang katapat dito ni Night Stalker? So, dual lane pala sila. Against sa Medusa.
Pugna.
The thing, okay. Sino makahabol? Hindi abot, hindi. Oh, very nicely done. Wala dito kay Freeze. Meron bang catch up mula kay Schofield? Hinahabol dito. Trying to land the snare. Uy, tumigil siya dito. Tinama siya dual breath. Nako po. It's really bad. Pero ito turn around siya dito with, I believe, is a little bit of just damage. Double damage.
Right-click damage.
Yep, sobrang sakit. And again, pag na very high intelligence hero, kita mo naman, sa sobrang taas ng intelligence na, akala mo wala na siyang mana, but he does have 771 mana. So kahit sobrang bawa mo na yung mana bar niya, nakakapag-land pa rin siya ng Nether Blast.
True.
And I think, hindi masyado nagbobote na ngayon yung mga pag na players kasi sobrang taas nga naman ng intelligence.
A lot of heroes have actually, a lot of pros have actually been favoring Clarities a lot more now. I mean, ang lakas kasi talaga ng binibigay niya, especially with the in-scaling mana region. You know, two Clarities can save you a trip to the base any day.
Exactly. Alam mo, when we did the math ni parang Midnight, parang on SF, bakit ako kasi nagbobote ako, siya hindi lang siya nagbobote. Kasi when you think about it, ang cost ng bote ay 660, 650. Pero hindi ka naman naabot sa 650 worth ng clarity and salve sa lane. So totoo lang, if you did the math, unless of course magpa-free harass ka, di ba? So ngayon, mas sulit na hindi magbote on specific heroes, by the way. Hindi lahat ng heroes.
I think situational din.
Yeah,
so,
very situational.
Like for example, if you have good wards around the bounties, then yeah, for sure, you go for that bottle. You have good wards around the power up runes.
Yep.
Yeah, but you know, when you're playing behind, clarities are a godsend talaga. Kasi you don't have vision. If you wanna farm the jungle, just go there.
Exactly.
If they follow you, then punish ka, pero still saves you a trip. The time you save is crazy.
So ito, trying forced out Minoz, but merong life drain. Of course, mauubos yung kanyang refraction. But Freeze, hindi naman siya makakuha ng masyadong maraming damage on out of it. But he will survive. Matala sa top lane, Sylar being forced out, slowed down by the Void. Napakagandang impel mo dito kay Aid para pigilan ng progression. There's the Spike Carapace, pero mapipigil pa siya ng ensnare and likely will fall. First blood in 6 minutes. Alam natin ang Infamous, very active around the map, very aggressive kind of team, but this is
South America has gotten comparisons naman talaga to Southeast Asia in terms of their aggression.
Yeah, pretty much.
Kaya gusto ko yung interaction na yun. Like, net, you can actually go for a safe TP cancel on a Spike Carapace Nyx Assassin.
Yeah, kasi no damage.
Any other canceller would have that, would have had damage.
Well, at least masastan mo pa rin naman siya nonetheless. So, that's fine. But then again, going back to our game, actually, Denver Assassin caught up 42 and 11 last hits as compared to 35.
I think he had stacks to work with.
Yep.
Kasi medyo nazo-zone out siya ni Pugna. So I'm sure he had like backup stacks. Saka usually naman talaga, in any game, expect.
Oo, pero wait lang, paring Swarly, DDC, sobrang squishy, will fall. Samantala, they will still go. Mukhang hindi na.
Pero Underlord actually made the rotation. So
yeah. They had to defend. Ayaw nila magbigay ng mga free towers dito. That's Mortal Sin against sa Death Prophet. Ito ay gagawin nila. Stun connection. Merong Nether Blast. Merong Life Drain dito to remove those stacks. Pero na-cancel ng ensnare dito and they will go for the turnaround. Medyo squishy dito si Freeze. Without the Decrepify, nakupo na silence bar dito and he will fall. Samantala, Schofield zoning out the members of VGJ Thunder. Infamous, this is the action na hindi na tinigil. Spirit Siphon ay hindi na po-proc ng Spike Carapace kasi yung damage threshold, it will not reach it. So, that was quite interesting. Actually, hindi. Mali pala ako. Hindi dahil sa threshold, dahil sa fact na HP removal siya, kaya hindi nakaka-damage ang Spike Carapace. Yeah.
It's not actual damage.
It's not actual damage, yes.
Oh, very interesting interaction din. Pero yeah, first exorcism of the game. Objective kagad, so good sequence of plays para sa Infamous. And, you know, kasi matagal-tagal eh. So I mean, you really have to make use of it. I mean, that's how all pros have, especially when like teams run it safe lane carry, which we saw Envy do a number of times
True.
in that matchup against Navi. Just make sure you get towers, because if you don't, you're wasting so much space creation, so much gold from your team.
Ganda rin ng adjustments mo sa Infamous. Sabi nila, okay, yung top, ide-depensa ni Underlord, hindi na makapag-push doon. Pero, ang thing is, nag-TP siya. So, ginawa nila, nilakad nila yung mid. And then they were able to get the push sa mid. After a kill, samantala, Freeze trying to get something. Napakalayo dito ng range. And there is the glimpse. Darkness pop. Kinetic field, mal-lockdown dito ang Night Stalker. And magbibestan siya ng apat na heroes dito. Will not survive. At makakuha ng first kill ang Thunder after 9 minutes of action. Shout out kay Gian. Shout out sa'yo.
Night Stalker probably didn't see the Disruptor, kasi I think if he saw the Disruptor, he wouldn't have procced Darkness anymore.
Kasi naka-smoke naman din. All fairness naman. Naka-smoke naman yung VGJ Thunder noong time na yun. And
they just went
little they can do it. Yeah. But this is the power of the AoE ng VGJ Thunder. Able to take down the sweet stacks. Kahit pa sabihin nating magic lang kanilang punan. Remember sa Firestorm and Nether Blast. A lot of AoE.
Sobrang katin na magic damage.
Exactly.
Even works on Roshan. So,
sorry.
Probably needs an adjustment.
Yep.
Hey, pero si Gian.
Shout out.
What's up sa iyo? Salamat sa pag-out sa amin dito. Anyways, there we go. More and more stacks. TA, one of the best ancient stackers. Even with no
stack takers.
Stack takers, even with no item. Just a Blightstone, really. That's all you need to take stacks.
That is true. Ang pinaka-problem lang yung sa pag-take ng stacks kapag meron ng Acolyte na sobrang pesky sa mga
true.
triggers. So, may magic may minus armor. Make shoutouts to the one and only Butters
of Philippine Esports. Alam niyo na kung sino yun.
Yup. Ito na. I think kaya pinrioritize ng Thunder. I think nung narinig ko rin sa panel, they also chose Dire, VGJ Thunder, and pareha sila ng VG Gaming na I mean, actually, lahat pala halos ng Chinese teams except Newbie, mas gusto nila yung Dire. Okay? Kasi nakapag-farm sila like what they're doing sa Medusa. That's also probably why they first picked the Medusa. To make sure, kasi nasa Dire naman din sila, it's a fail-safe na makapag-farm talaga Medusa no matter what because of that triad ng farm dun sa may bandang jungle na yun.
But I think they were just generally really prepared for Medusa to be countered but still prevented her from being countered.
Nice glimpse dito. Pero still, makakatch up sila Underlord. Not the easiest target, pero pinatulog bago makapag-TP. Exorcism, sinetap na rin dito. Nakita nila din si Disruptor. Icepath will only catch one, but it doesn't matter. Mukhang mahuli pa rin si DDC. Oh no, I say that. Nakapag-TP pa pala siya doon. No way to cancel. Unfortunately, isa lang kanilang mapatay, but the towers will be forced out. Samantala, mid lane naman. Pinapwersa dito, pressure being applied by the TA, and he has the right to do so kasi meron siyang siege creep na doon. This is going to be an easy tower push, I would say, para sa Infamous.
More than enough exorcism time, mga 20% pa yata yan.
Yeah, true.
Very, very quick and clean kill.
Shoutouts pala kay Lord Noel. Good afternoon din sa'yo.
Lord Noel. So yeah, I'm thinking, I think Infamous really need to keep up the pace talaga. Siyempre, that is a Medusa lineup. I think later on, I mean, probably if they got an OD, kaya, pero siyempre, they prevented that. So I think outscaled talaga later on yung VGJ Thunder. So they really wanna take as much objectives.
Tama.
Siguro before the 30-minute mark, if Infamous don't have all the outer tower, sobrang maaalanganin sila.
Exactly. Shoutout kay Neo Ariel. Good afternoon din sa'yo. Parang kahapon. So yung argument dun sa Navi versus Fnatic. Fnatic sobrang ganda ng start nila. Abed was doing really great. He did everything that na dapat gawin ng isang Templar Assassin. But dumating yung sa point na nag-fall off ang Templar Assassin just because of the natural growth ng stats ng Navi. Tapos, on top of that, nilagyan nila ng bonus armor sa lahat ng members because of Assault Cuirass. Nullifier is actually pretty good. Habang pinapatinan dito yung Night Stalker. Gonna get out. Glimpse na. Not likely to survive. Life drain is there. And this Night Stalker trying to still stay alive. Ang kuna niya dito. And this actually will get out. Wow. Okay, that's pretty interesting. Impel connection dito sa Naga Siren. And that will be all. No kills para sa VGJ Thunder. Despite them pouring a lot with sa Night Stalker. So, going back. Gusto ko lang supplement yung statement mo na gustong matapos dito Infamous as soon as possible, get the most out of the map, like you said, get the objectives. Kasi darating yung point na sobrang mag-fall off na yung Templar Assassin, as well as the Death Prophet. Pero ito, nice Ice Path connection sa tatlo. Disruptor ultimate na rin ginamit dito to just one, but they still are chasing. Inabol nila dito. Root down the Pugna. Bayron siya ng Declabify dito, save himself, but nice uses of the mirror image para hindi siya ma-life drain. That Pugna is down. No more Ice Path connection dito as they are chasing, pero na-slow nila si Underlord. Underlord, dapat naman na rin, slow din onto the Medusa. Na-silent siya pa rin ito. Pero wala pa siyang ultimate exorcism activated. Very nice Ice Path dito para makuli Medusa. Medusa is down for the count. Next Assassin trying to get something for Steam, pero mapapatay lang din siya. The aggression never stops mula sa Infamous. 8-1. At makapag-push pa sila dito. DTC, I don't think he can counter kasi wala na siyang Static Storm.
True. He used it earlier. Pero I like the exorcism usage behind the tier 2 tower kasi since it was still invulnerable, hindi mag-spread yung damage ng exorcism. Wala lang, nice little trick.
Nice. Kasi yung mga yung mga exorcism, hindi naman sila ganun hindi sila stupid beings. They actually choose their targets. Well, sabihin na natin yes, pag maraming targets, nalilito sila, pero when they can't deal the damage on targets, they don't attack the target. Something like that.
Oo nga. Well, tao rin naman yung mga...
Naging tao rin naman sila.
Oo, tao rin naman yung mga mumu.
Oo, tama naman.
Ang ganda nun, tao rin naman yung mga mumu. I like that, please. Dito lang sa Mineski TV.
Dito lang sa Mineski TV, yan. 8-1, 3. How's the net worth lead? For Infamous?
3K. It's not like super big. I mean, I think Infamous is known for, naman talaga, good early game. Pero... like we said kanina, with the Pugna, with the Medusa, with an Underlord, it's not easy. It's not breaking that high ground.
Speaking of easy, ang pinakamadali dito is the Roshan take mula sa Infamous. Ang taas na kanilang damage potential dahil may silang Solar Crest, may silang Meld. They have tons of physical damage then onto Roshan. Taking down the Roshan, Aegis has been claimed by Minos, ang ating Templar Assassin. VGJ Thunder, sobrang nagbabank sila dito sa late game. Well, they have the right to do so. Meron silang Medusa, meron silang Underlord for high ground defenses, they have Pugna, and maybe they will be able to defend their high ground, pero this time they don't have the ways to defend. Onage mula sa Infamous getting the kill of Disruptor in 4 hits total.
And that was while farming the Ancient. So parang nagka-drive, nagka-take out lang. Bigla si Templar Assassin. Over in the bot lane, Impale. Tumama dito, pero well, we have the damage.
Well, they do. No way to cancel though. Na-late yung ensnare. Pero okay lang yan. Mas valuable target naman ang pagwatay doon kay Freeze.
Ooh, even gets the courier.
Oh no, walang laman pero courier pa rin yun.
Actually, that was a very quick reflexes from the Templar Assassin kasi sandali lang siya nag-spot. Wala naman silang ward around that area and really just saw where that courier was going for. And there we go. Really, everything going Infamous' way. So they really just have to sustain this pressure. If they don't, like we said earlier, they really want to take those towers out.
This could be a potential for Steve. Will not use it. Ice Path lang dito. Papaharas.
Macro Fire isn't available, so unfortunately.
Pero may Exorcism. At pero, hindi na nila kailangan. Makakapush sila dito. With Aegis still up. Wala silang takot dito. Makapatid nila yung tier 2 tower.
Sylar still doing pretty well. Si Freeze yung medyo at nag-fall behind talaga dito.
Magandang hapon mga boss. Shoutout naman. Streaming ako habang kasama ko busy sa case study sa Zai R22.
Wow.
Good luck with your case studies.
Good luck sa'yo. Break muna. Break muna ng Dota. Tamang break lang.
Medusa is second in terms of net worth. Pero, hindi ganun kataas sa kanyang net worth. And the way this is going, Templar Assassin easily stop the progression of this Medusa. Kasi sabihin natin 8K net worth ni Medusa. Pero it feels like hindi pa enough yung items.
True.
But ito na, Nyx Assassin spotting out the members of Infamous. Finally, a sentry ward will be placed. Nakita nila si Nyx Assassin.
There goes song.
There goes the song, as you mentioned. I wonder though, there might be no setup. Sino kanilang pupuntahan dito? It's just the Underlord na mag-hidra nila dito. Grabe, pinalambot nila dito si Yang. Yang will fall. Nagasara rin naman dito. The Decrepify might fall. He will. At ang kanilang next target, it's gonna be napag na. Meron na glimpse back dito. Silence para di mapag-skill. And that is the pag na down. 2-for-1 trade so far. Nyx Assassin will go to the backlines. Will not get anything for his team. And it feels like yung Infamous, may vision sila dun sa Nyx Assassin pero they pretended like they didn't. Hindi mo na nila pinansin.
Hindi nila pinansin because that's just the Nyx Assassin. Alam nila i-prioritize yung target.
Exactly. Which is really good. By the way, napaka-smart na decision for me sa Infamous. Boss, pabati mo si Jordan Flores ng Melbourne. Shoutout sa'yo. Shoutout from Macau. Lapit na makawin na pinas si EJ Tuliao. Yako, welcome back if ever. Zion Angelo pala yung nagpabati kay Jordan Flores. Shoutout sa GF Gon na.
Wow.
Fan ng VGJ Thunder si Kunik 321. And shoutout sa ice cream bread ko this summer. Try nyo. Masarap. Neo Ariel. Ice ba yun?
Ice cream bread. Nagutom tuloy ako nung sinabi mo yung ice cream bread. Pero hindi ako nagutom. Nakita ko si
Butters. Meron lang akong advice sa inyo ni Butters. Hindi lahat ng masarap tinitikman. Okay? Tanda mo yan.
Hindi mo ginagawa yun.
Hindi lahat ng masarap tinitikman.
Pero I really like, so far, ang ganda ng itemization din ng Infamous. Talagang they're just complementing.
Oh, no.
Complementing each other.
And of course, this Nyx Assassin, meron siyang carapace, pero mukhang hindi niya na magagamit as he is silenced up. Eventually, he will. Nice simple dito. Pero because of the Spirit Vessel, just the earn.
20 HP. That was 20 HP.
20 HP, pero nakita siya na mga creeps. And 4 staff. Okay.
TP wala pa rito, pero I don't think.
Okay, that was nice.
Very, very fortunate for him.
Yeah. Pabati naman po ako, solid fan nyo. Sabi ni Machinery 2323. Shoutout sa'yo.
Ay, doon niya ba si Sumail? Diba yun yung number ni Sumail?
Yeah. Actually, feel ko dahil kay Jordan
alam ko.
Okay.
I know.
Diba akala ko lang may something eh. Baka may trivia ka na hindi ko alam eh. Ayos ba yun, boss mo? Nice.
Lalakarin lang yung sentry. Tama yun.
Number 1 yata yung kay Fear eh. But anyway, they will push the top tape.
Eh, gusto ko talaga yung ginawa ni Sumail. I mean, I don't think mayabang naman talaga si Sumail, pero ginawa lang niya yun just to create extra buzz for himself and for EG, which was nice. Like, it happens all the time in traditional sports.
Exactly.
So, why not in esports?
Exactly. Kasi, I mean, when players get as competitive like that, doon talaga nagkakaroon ng flavor yung scene. Makikita mo na din na gusto na, he's just a boy who wants to be the best.
True.
Exactly.
That ever was.
Tama dyan. Hi mga kuya, babati dito sa La Union at sa girlfriend ko na si Julie. Thank you. More power. Sabi ni Grace 29.
So, medyo matagal-tagal pa yung Roshan. I think,
grabe.
There we go. Naka-checklist na. Yung Infamous. All outer towers gone.
Yeah, all outer towers
gone. Before the 30-minute deadline.
Grabe naman to si Templar Assassin hanggang ngayon hindi pa rin niya tineturn on yung kanyang Aquila.
Okay. Nyx
Assassin. Nice simple connection dito. Nakapag-catch up si Freeze. There's a Decrepify. There's the damage. The silence dito. Pero they will try to Uber out. Mukhang makakalipad dito si Night Stalker out of that and he will survive.
They really just wanted a literal hit and run dito. Pero si Medusa.
Oh no. Pero katabi niya yung Shrine. And there's, he's got the Stone Gaze. Tingnan mo naman si Templar Assassin dito.
Ooh, that is an opening.
He knows.
This is an opening for Infamous. Walang Gaze and Song. There we go.
Exactly. Ito na yung setup dito. Blinking it forward actually is the Templar Assassin. Pero mapag-force na si Sylar. Hinabol siya dito ni Papita with a BKB. Meron nga lang Guardian Greaves dito. Pero napakakuna din nila. There's no way to cancel them. Na-stun dito na Spike Carapace but it was enough to take down the Nyx Assassin. Nyx Assassin is down. Ang next at dito, nice Disruptor ultimate dito just to stop the potential kill. Pero Sylar will still fall. Life na rin hindi niya masasave ang kanyang tropa dito. Even through the damage, they catch up with a bit of malice. Pero ito si Night Stalker. Tinatamaan sila ng pag-nawards dito. They have to back away. Infamous will lose 1 but they get 2.
Well worth it. That was a well worth. I think that was the 10-second BKB then.
Exactly.
Talagang all just happened into play. And I liked how Templar Assassin was just playing around with the Stone Gaze. You saw how he was like turning back. Like a bit of a time.
Alam niya talaga yung yung limitations ng hero. Very nicely done. Nice micro.
Nice micro indeed. From Minos.
I think siya si Kotaro eh.
Si Kotaro Hayama. Nag-iba na naman ang pangalan.
Pangalan.
Ibang anime na naman ba yan?
Yep.
Kasi sabi nga dapat nila dapat magkakampi si Kotaro Hayama, si Madara, tsaka si Eternal Enemy.
Si Eternal Enemy, the anime boys. Pabati po kay Ate Jess ang naglalaba, sabi ni Punish Bread. And hello po mga Lodi, pabati from Perth, Australia, sabi ni Rookie Wookie.
Rookie Wookie. Ang cute na Rookie Wookie.
Rookie Wookie.
Ano yung parang batang Wookie? Napaisip ako.
Oh well.
Wala pa tayo nakikitang batang Wookie, no?
Batang...
feeling ko makakita tayo ng batang Wookie sa susunod na movie kasi bata pa si Chewbacca doon.
Who? Sa Solo movie.
Movie.
The Solo movie of Solo.
There we go. Ayos ba yun?
Ayos ba yun? Wala kang sleep, walang exorcism. Merong macro power. And Infamous. Just wait out yung kanilang mga ultimates. There is an argument, by the way, Paris Warley, and sa mga viewers natin dyan na wag daw kayo matakot kung late gamer ang kalaban nyo. Because late game might not exist for them. Kahit pa sabihin natin umabot ng 40 minutes, pwede pang late game na sa kalaban sa inyo, hindi pa rin late game. Why is that so? Kapag na coral mo sa base nila yung kalaban mo, tapos ang nafa-farm lang nila is yung creeps na dumadating, tapos lahat naman ng jungle and nata-take out nyo, tapos lahat ng creep wave perfect sa inyo, late game will not exist dun sa kalaban nyo kasi they just don't have very nice dust. BKB popped. Papita dito. Hinahabol. Si Nyx Assassin will not be stunned by any form. That's kanyang BKB and unstoppable na dito si Papita. Even happily committing yung kanyang BKB doon sa fight na yun. Sa pick-off na yun.
Just to make sure na hindi siya ma-stun ng Carapace.
Yeah.
Well, going back to your point, actually, very good point, especially with the new patch na mura na rin yung buybacks.
Yeah.
Like, if you know how to control your economic advantages.
Yeah. Oh, Glimpse as well as the Silence. Mukhang hindi makapag-song dito and the Siren will fall. All the while, naka-push out yung lane sa baba para sa Thunder. Well, and they will hold their ground.
Tsaka top, hindi po masyado push out. Well, you know, parang last 2 times na nagkamali yung Infamous, they just got supports. So, parang sobrang okay lang para sa kanila. Kasi parang before, weakness naman talaga na Infamous is they also have a lack of discipline. When taking Roshan, when taking high ground, dun talaga sila tumatagilid yung vapor. Pero ngayon, like, I see how much more disciplined they are playing as. Especially against a top-tier team like VGJ Thunder.
I'm actually surprised kasi Infamous, they're known for their recklessness.
True.
They win some, they lose most, but they put up a show. Tapos, when they win, it's a landslide all the time. Parang rarely na lang, katulad nangyari kahapon na very close fight, right? It's because of their recklessness. Pero, I actually agree with you. Specific game na to, parang mas disciplined sila and mas control yung kanilang aggression this time.
True.
And here they go. Let's see if they will push through. Just an ensnare. Yeah. Dahil may pit of mal. Ang ganda rin ng pit of mal in fairness.
True. Talagang, it was dadaanan talaga yun. Pero, you know, credit din naman. The final tribe, that is sina-ira yan. That is not a weak-ass team.
No, that's not a push-over. Hindi siya sa pushovers, man.
Exactly.
So, kudos talaga.
Na natalo nila.
May pupunta po ba sa Canada for TI8 para mag-cast? Ako, hindi pa namin alam. Parang lang. Still yet to know.
Malay natin.
Yeah,
we will see.
We'll see.
Check, mahal lang kasi yung flight papuntang Canada, yun lang talaga. Pero
more expensive ba?
Tickets actually aren't bad. Yung group stages, it's around 50 CAD, which is around 2,000 pesos yata. Something like
per
that.
Whole event naman? Or
whole group stage.
Whole group stage, okay.
Mas mahal sa finals.
Not bad. Akala ko per day. Kung per day, sobrang mahal nun.
Finals siyempre mas mahal.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I think so. Parang 40% more yata. Anyways, try to siege. Ang Infamous dito, walang mana si Papita, pero meron siyang cheese. Young naman. Still pretty healthy. And of course, at a certain point, magkikick in na dito ang they will take down the Night Stalker. That's the offlaner down. Lagwa pa dito ang Thunder? That's a question. Pero dito actually si Minoz with a split push potential. So, nice. 2 prongs of attack pala ang Infamous na ginagawa nila dito.
Nice.
They will get a tier 3 tower bottom in exchange for a Night Stalker. Sama pa yung tier 3 sa mid. Pero nag-smoke dito ang Thunder. They kinda spotted out the Jakiro as well as the Naga Siren. Sino kanilang makiglimpse? Meron nag-blink out. That was the Death Prophet. At walang mahahabol dito on Thunder after their smoke.
And even if they did chase, Infamous still had Song of the Siren available. So, wouldn't really have been much of a problem. That was
Exactly.
2 tier 3 towers. So.
And I think naspatan yung smoke because merong uphill, may high ground ward ang Infamous. So,
yeah, really.
Kind of spotted out.
So far, very clean game from Infamous, I must say. Rarely have I said that, but I think, siyempre, we've seen them at a bunch of lands throughout the season, pero they really haven't, like, made the jump over the hump, as they say.
Wow, jump over the hump. Yeah.
Diba?
Manta style ang napili dito ni Medusa, preventing the silences. Habang Templar Assassin, Desolator. There's no Crimson Guard, by the way, mula sa VGJ Thunder. At ang Crimson Guard actually is from Infamous. Pero ito, nahuli nila yung Medusa. Na-silence sila dito. Meron ng BKB. But there is the Dark Rift na kinas na dito. May Yules, merong Force na. Oh, naiiwan dito si Medusa. Very nice.
So nice.
With the Hurricane Bike Styler being chased down, there is the sleep. Merong Stone Gaze, okay. Pero that will not last long. For sure, mas matagal dito ang sleep. Meron Disruptor Ultimate dito. Hindi makakapag-forward si Templar Assassin, but that doesn't matter. Decrepify to save the Medusa for a while. Pero Spirit Siphon will deal so much more damage. At patay dito si Medusa na wala siyang buyback. What a play coming on from the Templar Assassin. The pike was perfection. Samantala, Pit of Malice dito. Tatlo nahuli. Icemat, tatlo din ang nahuli. Here comes Schofield. Blinking in forward is the Templar Assassin. Deleting yung Disruptor dito. And he was once more. Barax muna kanyang bukunin dito. The Aegis expired already. Exorcism has been used as well. Among gusto naman dito ng Infamous. Silence on to 2. Meron na rin chase down dito mula sa Night Stalker. Blinking mula sa Templar Assassin. Templar Assassin will take out 1. And tatlo ang napatay dito sa ng Thunder. Napatay sa Thunder. Even their Barracks in trouble. This time, Yang trying as much na may Firestorm pero hindi madedepensa ang dalawang Barracks dito ng Firestorm ng Yang. And here comes the Blinking mula kay Papita, slowing down the Underlord, then a Night Stalker. And Yang might fall. Exorcism might be enough. It will be enough. Somehow pa yung last creep swarm doon. Pag na will survive dahil napag-decrepify siya. Pero yung kanilang Barracks already down. Wow. Buyback committed sa Underlord and they have to Mamba out this time.
And wow, Jakiro might fall here, but that is fine para sa Infamous. And another one. Glimpse.
That's Schofield. Okay.
That is 2 supports. Once again, parang kanina lang. They are just losing supports. That is what's happening for Infamous. Pero you have to go back to that perfect Hurricane Pike.
Wow.
From
grabe yun.
From Minos.
Minos, yeah.
From Minos. Talagang sobrang sakto yung distance. They had the use. Perfect nga eh. They had the use to put the Underlord in a
static position.
In a static position. Pumesto siya just to put the Medusa just outside of range of that Dark Rift. That was what an incredible play.
What an incredible play. Kasi na-timing nila perfectly well yung Yules. Na bukod sa na-hold nila sa isang lugar, yung Underlord, sakto pa na bago siya pagkababa ng Underlord, hindi na siya nakagalaw para i-save pa yung teammate niya or close the distance like that. And Hurricane Pike, man, one of the better uses. Anti-Uber na nakita ko.
Kasi you see teams really try to go for that play. Pero you rarely see it successful.
In a successful manner, yes.
But what I did notice was itong paggamit nila ng Yules Hurricane Pike was perfect.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I think if really teams really want to pull that off, dapat ganun yung gawin nila.
I think yung Yules yung main ingredient doon. For staff, I mean the Pike. I think the Pike was also good kasi nakaharap din naman si Medusa sa direction ng Underlord. So, nonetheless, small nila pero dito. They will catch out 1. It's a Naga Siren. Static Storm committed pero may Ice Mat dito sa dalawa. Sa patala likod naman dito already down. Ang isa, there's the Shiva's Guard na pop na dito. Siler with the Manta Style pero naubos na kanya mana dito. Dark Rift has been cast. Merong Stone Gaze na dito ginamit and they will get out likely pero Pike this time will not land. But they will force out the buyback sa Disruptor dito. Then again, if you think about it, that's an Exorcism committed, so maybe Thunder might have bought time.
A bit of time, yes. 19,000 gold lead, not, we've seen higher gold lead comebacks from Infamous. So,
Yeah, true. 12k PHP daw yung finals din.
Wow.
Ilang side pala.
Kasi alam ko parang, I think Roger Arena is in downtown Vancouver. I think.
Ano ibig sabihin pag downtown?
Parang busy area, like maraming hubs.
Okay.
It's a hub talaga for things that happen.
Okay. Almost hitting the Vendetta, but of course, out of the range of the sentry ward, matatouch yung projectile. So pag sinabi downtown is like a bit,
siguro parang siguro parang
Mura to?
No, something like that.
Okay.
It's a busy hub.
Alright. But they will
Maraming
catch the
happening.
Jakiro with this glimpse. And another bonus kill para sa Thunder, just like that. And Infamous, they might give away itong tier 2 tower nila.
That's fine. But unfortunately for Infamous, wala silang bottom lane is pushing out. Plus, fairly good position naman yung top lane. So, they will have to force back. They can't really force a buyback from the Jakiro, even if they want to.
Exactly.
Yeah. Actually, I'm actually really considering going to TI8 just to, you know, treat myself. Pero I think it's gonna be super expensive.
Totoo yan.
Like, I think I'm gonna spend an upward 100,000 pesos just to go there. Kasi flight, hotel, and that's in Vancouver. Vancouver is not a cheap area to live in.
Oh, man. Ang hirap. Ang hirap paging mahirap, mga chong.
As
But
much as
fortunately, meron naman for sure na coverage ang Minesi TV. So,
kung hindi man doon sa live from Canada, mula dito, sure naman.
Yeah, totoo yan. 20-9. So score 16,000 net worth lead for Infamous. And wow, okay. Very interesting to slow down the pace, pero understandably so.
Yep,
Kailangan nila maghintay ng mga cooldowns, specific cooldowns. Well, I think magko-cooldown na rin ang kanilang mga skills dito. It's actually on cooldown, off cooldown already.
And Nullifier also up for the Templar Assassin, so...
Yep.
Actually, you know what's good about the support Naga Siren? If you have a Nullifier, you're just gonna keep the slow going.
True. Dahil dun sa kanyang mga illusions din. Tapos, it prevents Medusa from using Pike.
True.
Tsaka kanyang Manta style. And good combination with Bloodthorn na natural build order din ng Templar Assassin.
Ano yan? Son of Doom build
Son of
nga,
Doom
tawag
build.
nila.
Yeah. Si Meron. Oh, spotting out the Nyx. There's the use. Ice Path, napakagandang chain of CC dito. Coming out mula sa Infamous. The Spike Carp is already cast. And likely to fall si Fade. Tatamaan niya ng stun, but wala siyang buyback for 50 seconds. Oh.
Hanggang Kandaba na hindi aabot sa Canada. Ayos ba yun? Anyways, kung manood tayo, tapos kung nandun kami, syempre, kita-kits na lang tayo. If ever we are that fortunate eventually.
Si YouTubero. Sana makapunta kayo dito if mayroon pang PH caster sa TI8. Grabe naman. Payaman si YouTubero. Sige, pero sige. Tatandaan namin ang iyong pangalan.
Libre mo kami ng Putin.
Oo nga, wala pa tayo dyan.
Masarap, balita ko, masarap yung Putin.
What's Putin?
Putin.
Putin.
Pa-explain mo kay ano. Baka ma-explain niya. Kung hindi
alam ni Utubero?
Explain ko sa'yo mamaya.
Sige.
Para magutom yung Twitch chat.
Oh,
pag mula dyan niya i-explain.
Oh, man.
Hindi si Vladimir.
Ano spelling mo?
P-O-U-T-I-N-E. Putin.
Oh, Putin. Putin. Alright. 21-9.
There we go. Divine Rapier to end. There we go.
And ito na. Exorcism. Fries ayaw with the gravy sauce. Wow, okay. That's interesting. Merong ice pat dito sa dalawa. Exorcism, I mean the Papita Death Puppet is inside. Disruptor is down, so walang static storm dito. Samantala, that's the next assassin also down. Dito lang ginamit yung kanilang song dito for the setup for the ice path. Meron percent damage. Stone Gaze will be cast as well. Life drain nandito pero may Spirit Vessel, so not much heal, but they will take down the Templar Assassin. Down for 84. There's siyang buyback. There's the Age of Immortal na nandito actually sa Night Stalker. Night Stalker will respawn. Schofield still surviving. There's the Spirit Vessel once again doon sa pagna para hindi siya mapag-heal up dito and he'll silence up as well. Pero mabubuhay pa rin siya. Sylar getting the last hit. The Divine Rapier is really doing it.
They need Infamous need
Thunder.
Infamous need a Heaven's Halberd.
Oo.
For sure, they need that Heaven's Halberd. You saw how quickly Minos was deleted. Sobrang Pero Goat Cheese Putin, napaisip ako tayo. I don't think I've ever had that. Pero ooh, that sounds good.
So ano?
It's basically cheese, gravy. Yeah. Sometimes they have mushrooms on it, on French fries.
Okay.
It's very unhealthy food.
Very unhealthy, pero mukhang sobrang sarap.
It's very, very tasty. As usual, malaki pa yung servings niya. Like, siguro mas malaki pa sa large, sa biggest size ng potato corner.
Ooh.
Something like that.
Damn. And, ano bang pinapartner dun? Like fish fillet, ganun?
No, usually sometimes a burger.
Burger. Wow, burger.
Very North American. Very North American.
Oh, that's a lot of food. Oh my God. Nagugutom na tuloy ako. Pero until then, hanggang breadsticks pa lang ang kaya kong kainin. at Pansit Canton. Yan pa lang ang kaya kong kainin. Maybe.
I'm actually glad kasi Vancouver more. What if they actually held TI in Montreal? Mas mahal pa doon.
Mas mahal pa yun sa Montreal.
Plus,
Iba pa yung Quebec. Actually, kung nakita ko yung nakita ko yung mapa. Yung Canada parang as huge as the United States siya.
Super big.
Parang dahil na sobrang layo na nasa Quebec ka or sa Montreal ka as compared to nasa where's the saan nga ba yung sa Montreal ba yung
Quebec.
Rogers Arena?
Sa Vancouver.
Vancouver, parang layo ng Vancouver sa Montreal or sa Quebec, something
British
like that.
Columbia.
Yeah, sa British Columbia.
Exactly. I've only been to 2 provinces in I don't know if it's called province, pero I've been to Alberta. I've been to
Alberta.
Saskatchewan. Sobrang tagal kong na-realize kung paano i-pronounce yun. Kasi sobrang nakakasira ulo yung spelling niya. Kung makita mo yung spelling ng Saskatchewan, baka meron silang may alam. Okay, alam nila kung ano yung spelling ng Saskatchewan.
Ayun, so,
pero British
ang laki din pala ng Canada.
Pero British Columbia, really nice. There's also parang an island getaway near Vancouver, I think somewhere in British Columbia. Malapit lang din daw. So I think that would be there we go, Alberta.
I'm from Alberta. Shoutouts to you.
Shoutouts sa'yo. Sa Edmonton ako dati pumunta.
Anong oras na ba ngayon sa Canada?
I'm not sure.
Maybe late night na yata sa kanila ngayon or early morning even.
Malas ko nga nag-expire yung visa ko. Mag-expire yung visa ko right when TI starts. So I'd have to renew if I want to go.
Pero easy naman yata yung renew eh.
Yeah, kasi
compared to applying.
Na ako. I mean, I've been there it's 2 hours from downtown Seattle. That's that near. Magkalapit lang pala.
Oh, but that's still 2 hours. 1 a.m. 12 and 1 a.m. So, big shoutout sa inyo. Thanks for staying late, mga chong. Maraming salamat sa patuloy na pagsuporta dito sa
Mineski TV.
Mineski TV.
Ayun, Calgary. There we go.
Calgary. Oh, wow. That's a nice name.
I think that's right. That's beside Edmonton lang yata.
Okay. Anyways. Kita mo, iba-iba na yung oras. Parang 1 hour ahead na yung ibang So may 4 a.m. pa. Wow.
Di ba 1 hour differential tayo sa Indonesia ngayon?
True. Surprisingly tender and not that gamey.
Moose meat? Wow, is that the same as venison or is that different from venison? I've never actually tried venison.
Para silang parang deer like. Pero talaga tender siya. Parang inisip ko yung nakita ko yung moose as an animal. Parang sobrang kunat nung meat niya.
Hindi mo isipin na tender. Tsaka moose, 'di ba? Parang alam mong all grown up na 'yun or something.
Yeah.
4 PM dito sa Manila. Ice ba 'yun?
Ice ba 'yun? Tama naman.
Tama naman. Venison is
deer meat. Pero I thought na same sila ng...
So it's different. Moose meat is different from deer meat.
Wow, okay.
So it's not... So moose and... Deer. Moose and deer is actually like chalk and cheese. Parang ganun, hindi pala sila magkapareho.
Pero wait lang. Parang Swarly, meron ng song dito. Pero actually, ang target lang nila is the barracks. The glyph will be activated. Na-hunting dito ni Nyx Assassin. There's the Macrofire and Nice Matsera. Pero easy manta style lang out dito. Where's the Lotus Orb na rin na ginamit onto the Medusa. But because of the BKB, they're standing tall. And another use into Macrofire setup. The Mega Clips will be activated. Napatay nila yung barracks na yun. Freeze with a life drain dito. Meron na keso lang si Minos and he will survive. Nice ice spot onto 2. Pero may glimpse back na naman dito. Nyx Assassin will not get any kill but the Jakiro will fall.
At least, parang sobrang consistent ng Infamous. If they actually lose, it's more often than not just the support.
Yeah, true.
Tsaka yung paggamit nilang song doon, I think they're really not forcing the issue against the Medusa. Talagang nakita nila medyo out of position yung Thunder, so they went for that song and just concentrate on the bounce. Even forced out a glyph from it. Now if they try that, now the song will cool down before the glyph. So they can do that again this time.
Exactly.
With the throne.
Pero hindi na hintayin. Meron silang refresher dito. I-go na nila. Yung Medusa, meron silang I believe the Hex was activated but they have to run away right now. Schofield mababalikin and likely will fall. Stone Gaze will be forced out though. Pero mukhang lalaban pa rin sila. Swarly, the action never stops. Buyback mula sa Naga Siren. Ice Spot onto the Underlord. Samantala, itong Impel, nahuli yung Templar Assassin. Papita, meron siyang BKB. Shivas will be used. Dominating dito si Freeze. After getting him doon sa Jakiro, the Night Stalker in trouble. May Decrepify and meron Life Drain. At mapapatong man na rin siya. That is 2 down on the side of Infamous. Actually 3 if you count yung nag-buyback na Naga Siren dito. Minos, Will not be spotted out just to the edge of that kinetic field.
So, saktong.
Very nice.
4 PM of luck and a bit of positioning.
Yup. 4 PM na daw sa Cebu. Wow.
4 PM na sa Cebu. Ano na kayang oras sa sa Davao?
Ano kayang oras sa sa Bataan? Anyways.
Ano oras sa QC?
Naalala ko tuloy yung mga kasama ko na pumunta sa isang Pinoy tour sa Cebu. Nagpapalit pa daw sila ng Cebu dollars.
Cebu dollars.
Ayos ba naman
Ayos ba yun? May exchange rate pa rin.
Idol ko po kayo, sabi ni PJ Lot. Bem, I don't know the issues na nangyari sa GSC, but from what I hear sa tweet ni Pimp Makal, na yan, friend din natin sa Twitter, apparently, because of the thunderstorms na meron sa Indonesia right now, nagkakaroon sila ng net issues.
Wow, okay.
Kasi may thunderstorm. Ayun.
At least no electricity
4:01 na daw sa Davao. 4 PM sa Cainta. Ayos ba yun? 5 PM sa Busan. Wow, shoutouts. Ang dami palang Ang dami palang mga out of the country na
marami talaga kung saan natin nga. Pero yan, taga Busan, no?
Wow, amazing.
Mga
Korea.
Lapit lang nila sa heart of K-pop.
Yeah, true.
kung hindi nyo alam, Minesi TV.
Yeah, sobrang addict sa mga...
sobrang hilig sa K-pop.
Sana makapunta PageCaster lang ng mga Minesi tanan. We do hope so. We do hope so.
Alam mo naman.
Ooh, double divine. Or what we call the double Ds.
Double Ds.
Yeah.
And Medusa likes them double Ds.
Medusa likes them double Ds. Sabi nga. Refresher shard. Sobrang perfect para sa Death Prophet. And I think meron siyang Hex. So, not only yung Exorcism, pwede niyang i-stack together also the Hex if ever he wants. Tapos meron pa siyang
Medusa not even keeping a spare Divine Rapier sa base. Kasi usually that's what you see, diba? Like, isang Divine would go to the base para lang kung mag-buyback siya, at least he can still dish that much damage. Pero
true.
Really, Sylar, all in na talaga siya dito.
Sabi yung mga nasa Twitch dito, kanya-kanyang oras na sila sa mga kunang lugar sila. Maraming salamat. Pagpatol.
Anyo nga sa'yo daw. Anyo nga sa'yo.
Anyo nga sa'yo.
May bawo pa dapat yun.
May bawo pa.
Nagbawo kami. Hindi nyo
nakita. Alright. Mega creeps para sa Infamous and a ton of net worth lead din. Like you mentioned yesterday, meron na mga crazier games than this one. There are crazier comebacks, so hindi dapat makumpante.
It's just the start of the 7.11 era, I think.
Yeah.
I think it really gave way to since the buybacks are much cheaper. Ang daling maka-hold if you do the proper buyback. Tsaka yung buyback penalty, parang wala ka na talaga. It's easier to pull the trigger since wala na yung penalty. Except for the cooldown.
Actually, masasabi ko dito is parang medyo naging socialist ang ating Dota.
Okay, do explain, Mr.
Okay.
Wolf.
Kasi, kapag mas mayaman ka, mas mamahal naman yung buyback mo. As time progresses, right? It's linearly with your net worth. It scales linearly with your net worth. Ibig sabihin lang yan, pag mataas net worth mo, as compared to 7.10 by the way, mas mataas na yung buyback sa'yo. So, cores, mas mahal yung buyback nila. Supports, mas konti ng sobrang konti. Okay? But I think yung pinakamalaking factor nga lang dito for Mega Creeps comeback is yung buyback na walang penalty, like you mentioned. So, which is great. Tapos, second after that is yung net worth mo, kapag mataas na rin, is ikaw lang yung ika-count nung comeback mechanic, rubber band mechanic. So, ibig sabihin, dati kasi, kahit support ka, tapos nasa lead kayo, for example, ito, yung 10k net worth lead ng Infamous, kahit kung 7.10 to, Thunder, kapag napatay nila si Disruptor, or si Jakiro for example, ang taas na makakuha nilang gold. Pero this time, since mababa naman net worth ni Jakiro, hindi na mataas yung net worth, hindi na mataas yung makuha ang bounty ng Thunder out of getting a kill. But the trade-off is, kapag napatay naman nila si Temper Assassin, sobrang taas naman as compared before yung makuha nilang bounty out of it.
True.
Oo. Yan ang nabago.
Hello, Israel na daw ba? Pero we'll see. Still, Infamous, I don't think they'll let this... They've been showing discipline throughout this game, so I don't think they'll let this slip away naman.
Yeah, true. Again, VGJ Thunder bilang isang Chinese team, they have been in this situation.
True. This is a Medusa game.
Yep.
So anything can happen.
Anything can happen, like you mentioned. So, how do you deal with Mega Clips ba, Parin Swirly? Kasi ako, as far as I'm mistaken, kuha ka ng mga Vladimir's, mga Storms, even sa supports mo, should consider getting
para lang just that you can control the lane. Kasi otherwise, you're really gonna have a hard time. Pero Infamous, I'm not sure kung nakapick up na sila dito ng Heaven's Halberd because really, that is the only way they are going to be able to fight into that Medusa. Otherwise, everyone will just die.
And I like the BKB pickup dito sa Medusa. He knows na it's time kasi mayroong mga control coming up from Infamous na shouldn't really happen. Like, for example, Bloodthorn. Namamanta niya yan, pero syempre, pwedeng timingan niya ni Temple Assassin. So, Nullifier Swell, yung Hex, ayan, mga Ensnare can go through, pero it gets, you know.
Nullifier, they have to use a Nullifier and Heaven's Halberd perfectly now that the BKB is up. Pero yan, nagsasabi dito, GESC, Thailand, C qualifiers, wala daw Fnatic. I think that is because there are a lot of different qualifiers going on in the end of March until, tsaka, I think Fnatic will also be playing in Dream League, which starts next week.
Which is next week. Yeah, actually, yun talaga yun, the reason kung ba't ganun yung nangyari.
So, you know, I mean, Abed really, I think Abed is really showing his growth as a player. Talagang, I like how he is learning from Sama, the ultimate theory crafter, mas tinatawag ng taong throwers hindi po throwers kakaiba lang talaga siya mag-isip. Pero you know, when it works talaga. Siya ang problema naman kay he's a very smart player but mechanically he's not that great compared to other carries. That's why he's getting the flag.
I guess. Compare mo siya, for example, like RTZ na, you know, highly mechanical skill players. Then again, malakas pa rin dito ang lead ng Infamous. But they also, would you consider getting Divine naman? Para sa sarili mong TA, like, if I can remember, mayroong isang game si Mushi, way back, mga 2016 era pa, nag-triple Divine siya just to mount a comeback as a Temple Assassin. Well, Psyblades, yun yan. Na-line up niya ng Psyblades, tapos nakapag-delete siya ng 3 to 4 people. Just because of how ridiculous nangyari yung Psyblades.
Plus, you know, with Song, you can actually really line up that Psyblade damage.
Exactly. Kahit mga yung melts, lalo na yung melt first hit. So, Blink Dagger naman para sa Naga Siren, making sure that songs will be placed in very nicely, nice spot. Surprised to see na hindi pa kumukuha ng mga something like an Aeon disc itong Death Prophet. Well, I think kasi sobrang dami na rin yung items din. That's why.
I'm sure you get it at around 30-40 minutes given na nakuha mo na lahat ng mga core items mo. Pero this late on, maybe not. But, you know, surviving for 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds against the Medusa is okay. But, you know, still not gonna solve your problem.
Okay. Mga chong, kumuha na kayo ng kape. Kumuha na kayo ng pagkain, ng snacks. This might be going for another 70-minute game. Hindi malabong mangyari yan.
Sinabi nga nila, pag may Medusa, may nagdudusa. Pag natin kalamutan yan.
Whoever. Basta meron. Kahit sino man.
Kahit sino man. Hindi ko na maalala kung sino eh.
Kung natin, pwede magdudusa either yung kalaban, either yung team mo, or yung casters mismo.
Madami
pwede
talaga.
With the viewers, right?
Viewers hindi naman siguro kasi chill lang naman sila.
Yeah. Pwede pa mag-stick yung Naga tapos mag-push.
Pwede, pero they have to be out of position. Yung VGJ Thunder kasi kung malapit lang sila, they can
really wanted that kill. Will not get it, pero it contains Butterfly to the point of booster, so sobrang gusto rin nila din makuha. Aganims din para ang kasama din. So
big item.
Also big
for
item.
DDC. Talagang kung ma-catch man yung Infamous dito na bad spot.
Really bad. Especially pag nag-blink in forward. For example, in TA, without activating yung BKB, sobrang makakontrol din siya no static storm na yun. But let's see, how will they approach? Ice Path. Underlord will not get any follow-up though. Eto na. Yung Scepter, Pit of Malice, Static Storm dito just onto 1 pero may patulog. Again, hindi nga lang dito maapektuhan yung pag-9. He will get a kill. Even Sylar's there. Decrepify to stop the damage mula kay Sylar pero okay, Scofield not gonna get out.
At the edge of that life.
Nag-glimpse man dito si Templar Assassin at napakasakit din. Actually, all of the refraction charges gonna tank it through pero nawalan ng 2 members dito kay Infamous. Samo pa yung gem na nawala sa kanila. This is quite bad para sa Infamous.
I think the only time they can really go for a win is when the Medusa leaves the base, and right now, that Medusa leaving the base is for them to push into the infamous base, but
ito na yung parang argument ng ano eh. I mean, the case of unstoppable force meets immovable object. Hindi pa natin malaman kung paano ba makaklose ito ng parehas na teams. Well, Infamous, ang advantage is the Mega Creeps, for sure. But at this rate, hindi nila mapatay yung Medusa. And hindi na sila, I don't think they can afford anymore yung mga ganong pick-offs. Feeling ko kailangan nila mag-all-in. Pero ang problem with all-inning against Thunder naman is, ang ganda na ng mga itemization dito na Thunder. And yung 10k network ng Infamous, it seems like nothing na at this point. Kasi, I mean, yung initiation ng Infamous through the Song of the Siren, napakadaling counter with the BKB. Tapos yung mga initiations ng Infamous naman dito na kahit may BKB sila, kayang i-counter ng Disruptor Ultimate. And of course, Stone Gaze, wala yung pakialam doon, as well as the right clicks from Medusa. So it's gonna be very tricky talaga.
What if Infamous get like 5 blade mails?
Well, that's something.
That will be interesting, but I don't think they'll do that because that is throwing your life in front of a Medusa.
Oh no, they catch off. Eto nga, Temper Assassin pero may counter. Gonna solve the Siren just to the precipice. Almost
BKB
dying
at
good.
the
BKB
last second.
At the last second as you mentioned, Ice Path as well as the macro fire being set up dito. Here comes Schofield as well. Mukhang madidrit nila dito ang Nyx Assassin pero napag-Uber out. The Dark Rift will save his teammate. Samantala, Old Stinger looking for just the creeps.
I like how Disruptor really hugged the Underlord in that exchange. Like happened like the Dark Rift right beside him. Hindi na nagbaka sa Kale, baka ma-force staff shot. Kale. Kale pala is lag in Chinese. Yung pala. Kanina kasi kung ano sinasabi sa akin ng Twitch chat, kung ano ibig sabihin ng Kale. Lag lang pala siya in Chinese.
Yeah, I think hindi naman lag. Parang I'm stuck or something stuck.
Okay.
So, stuck something. So, parang lag.
Parang veg.
Sorry pala, Swarly. I had to munch on something. Hindi pa ako nagla-lunch eh. Kasi yung iba dyan, hindi nagyaya eh.
Si Leggy kasi.
Ay, naku.
Yung nakatulog na ngayon direct natin.
Oo nga eh. Ganyan talaga ang buhay. 55 minutes.
55 minutes and I don't see an end in sight. I honestly don't.
Boots up. Wala nang boots dito si Medusa.
Wala na siyang boots. 2,000 gold away from a moon shard if he wants.
Naging parang Tori na siya dito.
Doesn't need the boots anymore.
Well,
yung boots niya na lang pang travel mamaya if they get the chance to.
Paano siya ito? Is this the 5th or the 4th?
Marami. May refresher shards pa nga si Death Prophet. So there's gonna be 2 refresher shards.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, actually, I like this much better, okay? So here's the thing. You can catch VGJ Thunder off guard na kapag nung initial song, magbibigay na sila and stuff. At nakuha pa siya ng isang gem dito. So that's the thing. Right? For another reset, you refresh and another song set. Doon ka na mag-set up ng talagang atake mo na talaga. That's gonna be pretty smart. But unless, paulis na dito, but the BKB quickly activated dito. Static Storm hindi magiging effective dahil nakapagbigay na siya beforehand. There's the Hex. Spirit Siphon as well. And DDC, he will fall. Samantala, nakita na dito si Yang with the Lotus Orb na silent siya na mute. They're trying to deal the damage but they can't.
He's just standing his ground, doesn't care.
Ito na.
Nagugutom po ang mga caster. Contrary to popular belief.
Nagugutom din po kami. Totoo po yun. Tao rin po kami. DDC with the buyback. Pero wala pa siyang ultimate for a few more... Actually, almost a minute. Ito na, Exorcism number 1 breaking in forward. Ating si Papita. Sylar will deal with the wave.
Oh, there we go, the song.
Will
they angle it
na-isolate na
properly?
dito si Sylar. They will go to Sylar. Napaganda isolation dito. Eventually, makapag-force stop siya dun sa safety. And here comes the Shiva's Guard. Ditong Hex. Binalik ng Lotus Orb. The Stallkiss will sweep up. Pero nagmambaw dito ang Infamous. They will be guided around. Samantala, itong TA activating the BKB. Hindi rin siya tatamanan dito ng mga right clicks ni Sylar. Sylar the middle vault. Gang up on 3. There's the cheese pop. May Exorcism. Pero nakapatay siya ng dalawa. TA. He will respond with the Aegis. BKB has been bumped kay Sylar. So, round number 2 is highly potential dito. There's the glimpse back on the Jakiro. May static storm like the DDC. Mukhang patay doon si Jakiro. Samantala, TA gets out after the use. Jakiro still surviving. And actually survived through it all. DDC with the dieback. Samantala, TA getting caught. Hex as well as the Pit of Malice. He's down for the count. Meron siyang buyback though. This is gonna be a bloodbath. So may mid lane. Pero wala pa rin close at mula sa Infamous. Only a tier 4 tower after all that jazz.
Uy, send address Dota2 daw tayo ng pizza pag nalalong game 1 ng Infamous. Isang tore na lang. Kaya na to. Pero that was a good...
Dahil dyan, mag-cheer na ako para sa Infamous.
That was a good, very good song usage from the Naga Siren. Just, nag-stay siya sa right side ng mapa just to make the Ancient and the tower, and the right tower, Eastern Tower, invulnerable, pati some heroes. And the Exorcism was hitting on that west left tower. Walang tower specific. Left tier 4, right tier 4, basta yun. Alam nyo na yun. Yeah, very nice. And I don't think Refresher Shard was used in from the Naga, as far as I know. But yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Hindi nagamit.
And Infamous still well in this game. Despite that, I thought it was gonna be a disaster when they converged to that to that Medusa kanina, pero they still got out. I mean, nagka-space sila, na-split apart yung disruptor they got. The guy died back. 3 heroes were down. I thought they had the chance to actually go for Medusa, but Exorcism was running out. So,
problem ko for Thunder kasi hindi sila nakapag-push out din.
Yeah. Well, it's Mega Creeps. Very hard to push out to control equilibrium against Mega Creeps.
But they're really hanging on. And again, just like the game dun sa Navi. And exactly the 2 cores, the Temper Assassin and the Death Prophet. They really fell heavily. Yung Fnatic lineup, right? Against the sabihin natin scaling resistance coming out from their opponents, particularly yung armor starting to rack up. Crimson Guard, yung mga butterfly na yan, it gives armor. Eventually, Assault Carriers probably mula sa members ng Thunder. And Medusa is one of the best. I don't know kung anong kinuha niyang talent though. It might have been the 7 split shot targets.
Oh, instead of the... just to control there. Moonshard now up for the Medusa.
I'm gonna search kung ano yung nasa kanan niyang ano. Oh, wait lang. There's the setup. Medyo maganda yung pagka-stack dito. Medyo magandang huli dito. There's the ice bat sa tatlo. Sama pa yung macro fire. But the secondary sleep dito. Actually, thrown yung target nila dito. Napakagandang. Grabe naman dito yung target ng Infamous na next level rat tactics. Will they be able to do so? Pero BKB,
very nice.
Grabe!
What a song!
What a
play! Perfect execution from Infamous, and I think...
Wow! Okay!
I think may nagsabi dyan, may magpapapigsa.